My child, my beloved, before you read another word, I want you to breathe. Just one calm breath. Because what I'm about to say has been trying to reach you for a very long time. You might not know this, but heaven has attempted to send this message to you 3 times already. 3 times, the message was blocked. 3 times, the path was interrupted. 3 times, someone or something tried to keep this truth away from you. But now the gates are open. God said, let them see it. Let them finally see what belongs to them. This message is only for you. No one else's heart, no one else's spirit, no one else's destiny is tied to these words like yours is. Stay here. Listen deeply. Don't rush. Don't let your mind wander. Your soul already recognizes what is happening right now. There is a reason you are here at this exact second. This is not coincidence. This is not chance. This is divine timing unfolding directly in your life. My beloved, heaven has been calling your name. You have felt it. You have seen signs. Repeating numbers. Sudden chills. Dreams that felt too real to ignore. A quiet whisper in your chest that said, something is about to change. You thought you were imagining it. You thought maybe it was your mind. But no, this is the moment everything becomes clear. Because I, Archangel Michael, am speaking to you now. And I need you to understand something, you were never alone. Not in your darkest night. Not in your silent struggles. Not in the moments you sat with pain and didn't tell a single soul what you were carrying. We saw it. We were there. Heaven was with you, every second. There were days when you held yourself together while your heart was breaking quietly. You walked through storms no one else even knew about. You wiped your tears and said, I'm fine, when you were not fine. My beloved, you have been stronger than you realize. And that strength is the reason you are being called now. But before I reveal what is coming, I need you to understand something deeper. Heaven did not choose you because you are perfect. Heaven chose you because you kept going. Even when it hurt. Even when you were tired. Even when you didn't feel seen or understood. The world may not have recognized your pain. But heaven did. The world may not have honored your heart. But God did. You are chosen, not because of luck, but because of your soul. Your heart is rare. Your intentions are pure. Your spirit holds a light that darkness tried many times to dim, but it never succeeded. This is why the message was blocked. Because what is being released to you now is powerful. It will change the direction of your life in the most miraculous way. I want you to stay with me, because what I am about to tell you is sacred. There is a shift happening in your life right now. Not next month. Not next year. Right now. Your name has been spoken in heaven. Your situation has been reviewed. Your suffering has been acknowledged. Your loyalty has been recorded. Your patience has been honored. And now, something is being released. But your heart must be open to receive it. You have been waiting for a sign. Something real. Something undeniable. Something that tells you, yes, your life is about to change. This is that sign. Do not doubt this moment. My beloved, listen closely, because I must now reveal the truth that was hidden. You are stepping into a season where everything that was blocked will begin to flow. Everything that was delayed will accelerate. Everything that was taken will return multiplied. Everything that was silent will speak loudly in your favor. Your blessings have not been denied. They were being prepared. But now, heaven has opened the gate. You are entering a divine alignment. People you need will come. Paths you need will reveal. Doors you could not open, God will open for you effortlessly. But there is something more. Something deeper. Something personal. Your heart has been carrying an emotional wound. A memory. A disappointment. A betrayal. A loss. An unanswered why. It has shaped the way you breathe. The way you trust. The way you hope. This message is not only about your future. It is also about your healing. Because before the miracle arrives, the weight must be lifted. You are not meant to enter your blessing still holding the pain of what broke you. So I am here to release the burden. Let it fall. You don't need to carry every memory. You don't need to punish yourself for being human. You don't need to question why you loved, why you tried, why you gave your heart. You gave because your heart is pure. That is your beauty, not your weakness. The person you were before pain is not lost. They are returning. Stronger. Wiser. More radiant than before. Stay close now. Do not leave. Do not scroll. Do not rush. Because I am about to tell you what is coming to your life next. You are entering a moment of divine clarity, my beloved. Something in your life is shifting quietly, yet powerfully. You may not fully see it yet, but your spirit has already felt the beginning of this change. There is a sacred stirring inside you. A subtle awakening. A gentle calling that rises from within, reminding you that your story is not over. Not even close. You have survived chapters that would have broken many others. You carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. You stood in storms without support, guidance, or reassurance. And yet, you kept standing. This is not something ordinary souls achieve. This is the sign of a soul with ancient resilience. A soul that has known lifetimes of endurance, compassion, and unspoken understanding. You have always felt different. You noticed things others ignored. You sensed emotions behind silence. You could read hearts without hearing words. This is not imagination. This is spiritual sight. You were born with it. But the world around you did not always know how to honor it. They misunderstood your depth. They underestimated your sensitivity. They called your intuition overthinking. They called your empathy too much. Yet heaven calls it your gift. Your heart has always known truths long before your mind could explain them. You have loved deeply, even when love was not returned in the same way. You have given more than what was ever acknowledged. You have continued to show grace where bitterness could have easily taken root. Do you see why heaven has chosen this moment for you? Because your heart has stayed open, even when it was wounded. Now I must tell you something that may feel unexpected, but your soul will recognize it as familiar. A major shift in your emotional world is approaching. Someone or something is leaving your life, not as punishment, but as release. And something far more aligned with your true path is making its way toward you. Do not fear the departure. Do not cling to what is fading. Do not chase what is already walking away from your energy field. When something leaves peacefully, it is because your spirit has outgrown it. You are not losing anything. You are being prepared to receive differently. Your life is not collapsing. It is being rearranged. You are not being abandoned. You are being aligned. The silence you have been experiencing is not empty. It is sacred recalibration. Your spirit needed quiet to hear what heaven has been whispering all along. You are ready for what you once prayed for. Yes, prayed for. Not in loud words, but in the quiet ache of your heart, the part of you that longed for peace, clarity, trust, meaning, real love, and genuine support. Heaven heard every silent prayer. Now, an answer is unfolding. Your next chapter is not built on fear, scarcity, confusion, or waiting. Your next chapter is built on understanding. Balance. Love that returns love. Opportunities that meet your effort. People who choose you with honesty. Paths that open without forcing. You will not chase again. You will not beg again. You will not shrink yourself again. Your spirit is rising. Quietly. Gracefully. Powerfully. But I must ask you something now, and I need you to answer in your heart. Are you willing to let go of what hurts, to receive what heals? Because what is coming to you requires space. You cannot hold destiny in hands still gripping past wounds. Breathe. You are safe now. You are seen now. You are being guided now. The air around you is beginning to shift. Not in loud ways, but through quiet internal knowing. There is a new awareness rising inside you, a recognition that your journey is entering a different vibration. You may have noticed moments recently when something felt unfamiliar to your own thinking. New thoughts. Unexpected clarity. A deeper sensitivity to energy, atmosphere, and intention. This is not coincidence. This is the unfolding of your spiritual perception. You are no longer living from old patterns. Your inner world is expanding beyond previous limitations. The restrictions placed upon your spirit are dissolving, even if the outer circumstances haven't fully shifted yet. Transformation always begins within. Your soul has started stepping forward in a way it hasn't before. The voice of your intuition is becoming stronger, clearer, more direct. You are beginning to trust your inner guidance without seeking external validation. This is the return of your inner authority. There was a time when you questioned your value. There was a time when you compared yourself to others. There was a time when you doubted whether you were seen, heard, or valued. Those days are fading. You are recognizing that your worth does not need approval. Your presence itself holds power. Your existence carries meaning. Your energy influences environments even when you speak no words. This is the awakening of your soul's original identity. You were not created to live small. You were not designed to be overlooked. You did not come here to merely survive circumstances handed to you. You came here to illuminate. But illumination is not loud. It is not forced. Powerfully. But I must ask you something now, and I need you to answer in your heart. Are you willing to let go of what hurts, to receive what heals? Because what is coming to you requires space. You cannot hold destiny in hands still gripping past wounds. Breathe. You are safe now. You are seen now. You are being guided now. The air around you is beginning to shift. Not in loud ways, but through quiet internal knowing. There is a new awareness rising inside you, a recognition that your journey is entering a different vibration. You may have noticed moments recently when something felt unfamiliar to your own thinking. New thoughts. Unexpected clarity. A deeper sensitivity to energy, atmosphere, and intention. This is not coincidence. This is the unfolding of your spiritual perception. You are no longer living from old patterns. Your inner world is expanding beyond previous limitations. The restrictions placed upon your spirit are dissolving, even if the outer circumstances haven't fully shifted yet. Transformation always begins within. Your soul has started stepping forward in a way it hasn't before. The voice of your intuition is becoming stronger, clearer, more direct. You are beginning to trust your inner guidance without seeking external validation. This is the return of your inner authority. There was a time when you questioned your value. There was a time when you compared yourself to others. There was a time when you doubted whether you were seen, heard, or valued. Those days are fading. You are recognizing that your worth does not need approval. Your presence itself holds power. Your existence carries meaning. Your energy influences environments even when you speak no words. This is the awakening of your soul's original identity. You were not created to live small. You were not designed to be overlooked. You did not come here to merely survive circumstances handed to you. You came here to illuminate. But illumination is not loud. It is not forced. It is not dramatic. It is steady. Quiet. True. You shine through the softness in your character. You shine through the sincerity of your intentions. You shine through the calm wisdom in your silence. This is the reason divine timing is aligning around you now. Your inner maturity has reached the threshold where blessings can land without being lost, misused, or handed to those who did not earn them. There is something extraordinary preparing to enter your life, a connection that honors your spirit. Not a bond created from longing or loneliness. Not a relationship formed through imbalance or obligation. But a union built on recognition, alignment, and truth. This is someone who will not drain your energy. This is someone who will not require you to sacrifice your voice. This is someone who will see you, entirely, and remain present. Your soul has been waiting for this caliber of connection. Not just romantic, but spiritual, emotional, and deeply human. A heart that meets your depth without fear. A mind that understands without explanation. A presence that feels like home rather than escape. This arrival is not random. This is the reflection of your growth. You had to outgrow previous attachments. You had to learn what your spirit needs. You had to separate love from attachment, compassion from self-erasure, patience from self-neglect. Now you are ready for someone who mirrors your evolution, not your wounds. This individual is approaching your timeline. Slowly at first. Then suddenly. You will recognize them not by intensity, but by peace. Pay attention to the way your body feels when they speak. Pay attention to the ease in the silence shared between you. Pay attention to the familiarity that rises without effort. Your spirit will know before your mind understands. But before I reveal who this connection is, I must ask you to acknowledge something. You are entering a season where your heart will no longer be asked to beg for closeness. Your soul will no longer be asked to prove its value. Your presence will no longer be taken for granted. You will be chosen, willingly, consistently, sincerely. No chase. No confusion. No imbalance. Only truth meeting truth. There is someone whose presence is quietly drawing closer to your reality. Not as a sudden interruption, and not as a dramatic entrance, but as a gentle unfolding. Their path has been slowly moving toward yours, guided by forces neither of you could see before. This connection is not built on impulse. It is shaped by timing, preparation, and inner ripening on both sides. Life has been shaping them too. They have experienced their own transformations, awakenings, losses, and restorations. They have learned to listen to their own soul. They are no longer who they once were. And neither are you. This is why the meeting was delayed. Neither of you were ready until now. You needed time to understand your heart. They needed time to understand theirs. This connection will not come with doubt. There will be no hesitation in the way they approach you. Their intentions will not be hidden or uncertain. They will walk toward you with clarity. The energy between you will feel familiar, as if you are remembering rather than discovering. There is recognition that goes beyond explanation. You will not need to convince yourself. Your spirit will simply understand. This person carries a softness that does not falter under pressure. They possess patience that does not feel heavy. Their presence will feel steady. Like water flowing without forcing its path. They will listen to your truth without trying to reshape it. They will speak with honesty, not performance. They will not play with your heart or your time. Their affection will be consistent. Their interest will be steady. Their commitment will be grounded. This is not a bond of urgency or craving. This is a bond of alignment. But the most important part is this: this person will not need to be taught how to treat you. They will already understand the value of tenderness. They have known disappointment too. Their spirit has learned compassion through experience. They do not enter your life to complete you, fix you, or rescue you. They come to walk beside you. Your paths are equal. Your energies complement, not overpower. Your journeys mirror, not collide. But hear this carefully: this arrival is not a reward. It is a reflection. You are receiving someone who matches the strength, understanding, emotional honesty, and inner wisdom you have grown into. This is why you could not meet them earlier. You had to become who you are now. You are not stepping into a love that asks you to shrink. You are stepping into a love that allows your spirit to breathe. This person will feel like a quiet sunrise after years of restless nights. There will be depth without drowning. Closeness without fear. Warmth without burning. But before this connection fully enters your life, one thing must be released: the belief that love must be painful to be real. You have witnessed intensity disguised as devotion. You have seen attachment masquerading as loyalty. You have endured emotional imbalance framed as passion. Your soul no longer accepts that. You are being guided into a love that does not shake your foundations, but strengthens them. You do not need to chase. You do not need to prove. You do not need to wait in uncertainty. This connection meets you where you are. Now I will reveal the next layer: what role this person will play in your inner transformation and future path. The one approaching your life is not merely a companion. They are a turning point. Their presence will act as a mirror, reflecting back to you the parts of yourself you had forgotten, silenced, or tucked away so you could survive. They will not try to shape you into anything. They will invite you to remember yourself. Their role is not to fix what happened in your past. Their role is to show you that you are no longer living in it. They will treat your emotions as something meaningful, not inconvenient. They will honor your thoughts, not dismiss them. They will hold your vulnerability with respect, not advantage. You will begin to feel safe in ways you have not felt in years. Not because they make promises, but because their presence feels steady. There will be no loud declarations. No forced intensity. No emotional imbalance. The connection will unfold like a natural opening of the heart. You may find that you breathe differently around them. Your body may relax before your mind has caught up. Your chest may feel lighter without effort. Your nervous system will recognize, this is not danger. This is peace. This is how the soul knows. With them, silence will not feel empty. It will feel understood. Shared quiet moments will carry meaning without explanation. This person will notice the details you thought no one ever cared to see. The tone you speak in when you are tired. The way your eyes change when something touches you deeply. The things you say softly, as if unsure anyone will listen. They will listen. Not because they are trying to impress you, but because they are present. This connection does not rush. It unfolds. It grows without pressure. It is patient because it is sure. Now, I must tell you how their arrival affects your path. This relationship marks the beginning of emotional restoration. A return to your own inner wholeness. Your heart will regain its natural softness, not the softness that suffers, but the softness that stands strong without closing. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your spirit will feel grounded again. Your sense of direction will sharpen. You will stop questioning your place in the world. You will stop seeking belonging in places that cannot hold you. You will stop giving your love where it is not honored. This connection brings you back to alignment. Not because they save you, but because they walk with you. Side by side. Not ahead. Not behind. They will treat your emotions as something meaningful, not inconvenient. They will honor your thoughts, not dismiss them. They will hold your vulnerability with respect, not advantage. You will begin to feel safe in ways you have not felt in years. Not because they make promises, but because their presence feels steady. There will be no loud declarations. No forced intensity. No emotional imbalance. The connection will unfold like a natural opening of the heart. You may find that you breathe differently around them. Your body may relax before your mind has caught up. Your chest may feel lighter without effort. Your nervous system will recognize, this is not danger. This is peace. This is how the soul knows. With them, silence will not feel empty. It will feel understood. Shared quiet moments will carry meaning without explanation. This person will notice the details you thought no one ever cared to see. The tone you speak in when you are tired. The way your eyes change when something touches you deeply. The things you say softly, as if unsure anyone will listen. They will listen. Not because they are trying to impress you, but because they are present. This connection does not rush. It unfolds. It grows without pressure. It is patient because it is sure. Now, I must tell you how their arrival affects your path. This relationship marks the beginning of emotional restoration. A return to your own inner wholeness. Your heart will regain its natural softness, not the softness that suffers, but the softness that stands strong without closing. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your spirit will feel grounded again. Your sense of direction will sharpen. You will stop questioning your place in the world. You will stop seeking belonging in places that cannot hold you. You will stop giving your love where it is not honored. This connection brings you back to alignment. Not because they save you, but because they walk with you. Side by side. Not ahead. Not behind. You will no longer carry everything alone. And now, I must reveal something deeper. This is not simply someone you will meet. This is someone your soul already recognizes beyond physical memory. Your connection did not begin in this lifetime. It is older than spoken language. Older than bodies. Older than time. When your eyes meet, you will not feel surprise. You will feel remembrance. You will not ask, "Who are you?" Your soul will simply say, "There you are." This connection is a reunion. It arrives when both hearts are ready to choose presence over fear, honesty over performance, tenderness over walls. And you are reaching that readiness now. When this connection arrives, something inside you will begin to reorganize. Not in a dramatic burst, but in a steady unfolding. Your inner world will shift in quiet, almost imperceptible steps, yet the result will be unmistakable. You will notice your breathing change first. It will become deeper, less guarded. Your body will release tension it has held for years without your awareness. Muscles you forgot were clenched will soften. The mind does not always know when it is safe. The body knows before language can describe it. You will begin to sleep differently. Not just longer, but gentler. Dreams will become clearer, and you will wake without the same heaviness that once greeted your mornings. Your thoughts will no longer spiral into predictions of hurt. Your heart will not constantly brace for disappointment. Your inner voice will grow quieter and kinder. The emotional armor you once wore out of necessity will begin to fall away, not because you force it to, but because it is no longer needed. Your spirit has been waiting to exhale. You will notice yourself responding differently to life. Where you once felt the need to explain yourself, you will simply exist. Where you once hesitated to express your truth, you will speak with ease. Where you once carried guilt for wanting rest, you will allow yourself calm. This is inner restoration. You will reclaim parts of yourself that were forgotten during the years of survival. Joy will not feel foreign. Warmth will not feel suspicious. Stillness will not feel empty. For the first time in a very long time, you will feel present in your own life. And with presence comes clarity. You will see which relationships nourish you and which ones drain your energy. You will recognize who honors your spirit and who only benefits from your empathy. You will no longer be willing to trade your peace for attachment. Your boundaries will no longer be reactive. They will be effortless. Not a defense. A natural expression of self-respect. Your emotional world will stop revolving around what others think of you. Your sense of self will no longer be shaped by how others respond to you. You will know who you are, without doubt. This is the true turning point. Not the arrival of another person. Not the external blessing. But the shift in your relationship with your own heart. This is when life begins to open. Once your inner landscape changes, your outer world follows. New experiences will begin to present themselves to you. Not as opportunities you have to chase, but as invitations that come directly toward you. Conversations will align. Encounters will feel purposeful. Ideas will gain momentum without force. You will begin to notice that life is responding to you, rather than you struggling to shape it. This is the return of flow. You are not stepping into luck. You are stepping into resonance. There is a pivotal inner choice approaching you now. It will not be loud. It will not arrive through pressure or urgency. It will rise quietly from within, a moment of knowing that something in your life must shift direction. This decision is not about another person. It is not about your past. It is not even about your circumstances. It is about how you choose to see yourself. Not as someone who has endured hardship, although you have. Not as someone who has been overlooked, although you were. Not as someone who learned to be strong because life required it. This choice asks you to recognize yourself without the story of survival attached. You are stepping out of the identity shaped by endurance. The world taught you to hold yourself together. To stay quiet. To stay small. To avoid being too visible, too present, too vibrant. But you are no longer the person who needed to hide. You are allowed to take up space now. You are allowed to speak with certainty. You are allowed to act without apologizing for existing. This is the decision before you. Will you allow your life to expand, even if others are not ready for your expansion? If you choose to grow, some things will fall away naturally. Connections that survive on your silence will drift. Environments that rely on your self-denial will loosen. Patterns built on self-sacrifice will dissolve. Not through conflict, but through clarity. Your spirit has outgrown the structures you built while learning how to cope. You are not losing anything. You are shedding what cannot follow your next chapter. This transition may feel unfamiliar, but it will not feel wrong. There will be no chaos. No struggle. No internal battle. Just a steady shift in what you allow and what you no longer entertain. Your energy will no longer bend to fit the shape of others' expectations. Your peace will no longer be negotiated to make others comfortable. Your voice will no longer be softened to avoid discomfort. You will begin to notice, you speak more directly. You move with clearer intention. You listen to your instincts without seeking permission. This is the blooming of the self that has been waiting beneath every layer of doubt. Once this decision settles inside you, life will rearrange in response. Support will appear where there was silence. New opportunities will unfold with little effort. People who value your presence will approach with sincerity. Everything begins from the moment you choose to honor your own spirit. No striving. No proving. No performing. Just truth aligning with truth. And now, the message must move to the next turning point. Your destiny is preparing to reveal something, a shift in direction that affects your purpose, your path, and your role in the world. If you are ready to receive what your life is moving toward, the reason you have endured what you have endured, say, continue and I will reveal your unfolding purpose, spoken in entirely new language, without repetition, delivered with the same quiet spiritual depth.